that just happened. Did not enjoy that one bit. I don't really have any excuses either. I was just really poor from start to finish. Never really got going. Never looked like winning the game. Never looked like scoring a goal. I mean, the chances we created were from set pieces, which is poor. Pickford is playing with no confidence right now. Hardly tested him. Hardly had to make a save, and when he did, you look at that Mount free kick, he nearly messed it up. I'm so clueless, really. But all of those players, bar Havertz, who I'll come on to, didn't play in midweek. So they should have been fit, but that was lackadaisical. That was so lethargic. There was no energy. There was no quick passing. There was no rhythm. There was no fluidity. There was nothing that we've seen from Chelsea over this past couple of months, over the last 17 games that we went unbeaten, was in that performance. Nothing at all. Reece James was the only positive out of it. He was the only person that looked like he wanted to win the game at any point. You know, I don't know even where to start. I mean, if we go through the team, Mendy's not had a good game. It's his mistake really to give away the penalty. I mean, Thiago Silva and Zuma have been bullied by Calvert-Lewin. He's a great player, but we've not really got to grips with it, which is fair enough, but we need a plan to get on the second ball. I mean, coming from this tactically, we looked like a team of defenders and attackers. There was no midfield. What's strange is even though all of our midfielders were pressed up against the strikers, we weren't winning the second ball. Everton could counter so easily. Sigurdsson sat in the middle of the pitch and had acres of space. Mount didn't get in between the lines. Kovacic didn't drive with the ball. Every time we got the ball, Everton were so set, and we just weren't ready for that. It was not the Chelsea that we've seen this season. That hurts. I mean, it's Everton again. It's away in front of fans. Oh, it was just a horrible, horrible game. Lampard, in terms of his management, Havertz had to play on the wing, fair enough, but wow, that was a bad performance. That was so bad from Havertz. He was the worst player on the pitch by a country mile. I don't know why we left it so late to change that. I thought Tammy was an obvious change. I mean, we've all gone against, obviously, playing Mount on the wing, but Havertz was that bad. I think maybe even just going, stick Mount on the wing, bring on Gilmour, brought him on too late, in my opinion, Angerin. I know he's not exactly the impact sub you want, and our bench didn't look as strong going forward as it would do with wingers, but I think you've just got to try and create something out there, because the whole game was so flat. You could see Lampard asking for energy, asking for it. Nothing came. I think we've got to move on from that, because we've got Wolves in midweek. That's not going to be an easy game. They're a hard team. Obviously, they lost today. They want to bounce back as well. That was a Chelsea performance from old. That was a Chelsea performance from last season. We saw that performance last season many a time, but we haven't this season, which makes it so much worse, so much more annoying. Honestly, that was horrible to watch. Horrible.